let me tell you, you got a fucking outside max right now, okay? So, you're a guy on self-improvement. You've been locked in, you've been doing the work, you've been fucking hustling, you've been building, you've been grinding, you've been like locking in, like, I always used to say, okay, right now in my life, it's just about keep your head down, fucking work, keep your head down, fucking work. No parties, no friends, no bitches, keep your head down and work. You've been doing this life for a while. It's a nice life, honestly. It's a nice life. Like, we are actually kind of addicted to the progress, right? We're addicted to like feeling getting better. It's like the most awesome feeling in this world. But bro, there is a time in your life that you've locked in enough, and now it's time to actually cash in on all the things that you can get since you locked in now, okay? So let me actually explain. You've been working, right? You've been living like the same day on repeat for the last, I don't know how many months, right? But like, you literally like designed the perfect day and you try to repeat it as many times as possible because you optimized that day for progress, and now you've been fucking doing that shit all your life, okay? But I want you to start outside maxing now. You know why? Like, life is actually about experiences. Like life, you're actually supposed to like fuck bitches, right? You're actually supposed like to do like minor crimes with your friends, right? You're actually supposed to break into the public pool and just fucking like have fun in that shit, right? You're supposed to have experiences. Now, you've been working, you think like, oh yeah, like I'm not like past the lock-in stage, right? I still need to log in, and then eventually once I've made the money, once I have the 10 out of 10 physique, then I'll be able to allow to make the experiences. But I don't think that's the case. Okay, I think it should be more like, you have like a season of locking in, a season of where you're really working hard. That's the season you've been in right now. And then you're supposed to have a season of like enjoying your fucking life, okay? Like, both of this shit is enjoyment, right? Like, we really enjoy the hard fucking work, right? Like, waking up early, doing the fucking work, and then going to the gym, doing more work, going to the gym, doing more work, right? Sleeping and shit. Like, we enjoy that shit actually, but there's like two types of enjoyment. One is like the grind enjoyment, which is like it kind of sucks in the moment, but then every time you look back on a grind day, you think like, yeah, goddamn man, awesome fucking day, right? But then there's also like this other form of enjoyment, which is like actually like I call it dopamine enjoyment, because this is actually something you look forward to. Okay, like the grinding phase. Okay, okay, it kind of sucks, right? Getting up early, working and shit. It kind of sucks because like you gotta get into the groove. But every time, like, once you did the suck event, almost like when you like kind of feel tired, you do the workout anyways, you feel awesome. This is how the grind phase feels. Okay, the dopamine enjoyment phase. This is kind of something that you're looking forward to, right? Like, for example, you called up your friends and you decided that, oh yeah, like, we're gonna go out tonight and it's gonna be super fun, right? We're gonna hit the clubs, and yeah, like, clubs kind of like degenerate places, right? Retarded people there and shit. But it's still kind of fucked when you don't drink in there, because like you're still gonna stay up late and the people you're going to surround yourself with are all week. But like, this is something that you could actually look forward to. You'd be thinking like, oh yeah, like, in next week on Thursday, on Friday, bro, gonna hit the club. Like, I'm gonna be with my buddies, we're gonna fucking like hype each other up, right? Yeah, we're gonna get our dick sucked tonight, right? It's gonna be super fun, it's gonna be awesome. This is like the outside max life, okay? When you're just having experiences outside, okay? And not that grinding and locking in is not an experience, but it's a lot more like varied, It has like a lot more surprise. It's a lot more something that you actually look forward to, okay? And I actually think that you need to start an outside maxing phase right now, because the reason you're not getting bitches is that currently, like, you're in the lock-in phase, right? You're doing all of the good habits, which is awesome because you're becoming more attractive, and if you're more attractive, then more bitches will be into you. But if you actually never leave this lock-in phase, then bro, like, you're never going to be able to cash in on those bitches, right? If you just keep fucking locking in and then like, oh no, like, can't distract myself with girls right now, can't distract myself with girls. Bro, this girl looks at you, right? She looks at you, then she looks at your cock, she looks at your six pack, and you think like, God motherfucking damn it. But you're like, no, gotta keep working, bro. She'd be down to suck and fuck right now. She'd be down to suck and fuck and gurk in the gym bathroom right now, bro. But you're thinking like, no, she's not. Like, I still gotta lock in, right? I'm still not at the point where like bitches will suck me in the gym bathroom. There, yes, you are, bro. Yes, you are, man. You've been locked in for an eternity now, bro. And now it's time to start going outside, actually, like fucking cashing in on that shit. Let me actually give you an analogy, okay? And I think this is a really good analogy, okay? When you used to play Minecraft, okay? Like, you know, fucking 12-year-old kid, you used to watch like a tutorial how to build a mob farm, right? And then you built a mob farm. And this was something like, you know, like where the mobs kind of spawn in the top and then they fall down this large pipe, and then I'm gonna get some B-roll here for this shit, right? Then they fall down this large pipe, and then in the bottom of the pipe you can like kill them with your sword, okay? This is a mob farm, okay? And you've been literally like you've been building the mob farm for however long your lock-in phase was. Let's say you've been locked in for the last like 6, 12, 18 months, right? You've really been working hard. You've been building this mob farm all the time, okay? And you've enjoyed the grind actually, because you were thinking like, oh yeah, it's awesome, right? Because like once I go down there, like, oh man, there's going to be so many monsters down there. I'm going to get so many XP, right, when I kill these monsters eventually. But you keep building the farm, you keep building the farm, you keep building the farm. You know what you're not doing? You're not getting like the experiences, right? You're not getting the XP points from the monsters in the bottom because you keep building the fucking farm, right? You keep adding more levels. Oh yeah, more monsters need to spawn, more like I want more experience. I want more experience, right? But you're never actually down at the bottom of the mob farm, right? To actually kill the monster, to actually get the experience. Okay, like you've been building, telling yourself, oh yeah, I'm doing this, so eventually I get to get like the best experiences, bro. You can cash in right now, bro. Bro, let me promise you, you've built enough of this fucking mob farm, okay? You want to cash in right now. And I'm not telling you forever, right? Because obviously, like, once you've cashed in and you fucked a couple of bitches, you're kind of thinking like, okay, was fun, but I kind of like miss the grind lifestyle, right? Bro, it's perfectly normal to alternate between those two lifestyles, okay? You're going to have like the grinding season, and then you're going to have like the fucking season, right? You're going to have like the locked in season, and you have like the dopamine enjoyment season, the one that you look forward for, okay? This is perfectly normal, and I'm just trying to convince you to actually make the switch right now from the like locking grind season to the dopamine season, okay? Bro, you are sexy. You've been doing all of the work, bro. You've been doing everything that girls want you to do, okay? Allow yourself to get a couple of those bitches. Bro, let me promise you, okay? Let me actually give you a couple strats for that. If you want to enter this fucking season, this dopamine season, bro, then if there's only one skill that you learn, bro, motherfucker, it's going to be cold approach, okay? If there's one, like the best dating skill is cold approach, okay? So fuck the Tinder, fuck everything, you know, like Instagram DMs, everything you've heard, bro. Cold approach is the best fucking dating skill ever. Let me actually tell you a story here, okay? So, literally yesterday, I was outside. I was outside maxing, right? And it was like a random ass Sunday, right? It's like fucking 8 p.m. I'm going outside, you know, just enjoying the sunset, bro. Like, I'm going to the fields, right? Just like in nature because I really enjoy it there. I wasn't even expecting to run into any bitches. Seriously, I wasn't even expecting that, bro. Literally, I went out like this, okay? No shoes, right? No fucking shoes. Then also no fucking shirt. And then I wasn't wearing like a long jeans. I was wearing short shorts, okay? So literally, I look like the biggest bum of them all, right? I look like a complete fucking like hobo, actually, you know, got like a cracker. Except for that, I'm fucking sexy, right? So I'm outside, and like on the side of the way I'm walking on, I see kind of like a bag. It's like an orange bag, and I'm thinking, oh, what's this? Like kind of like a loot bag, okay? And I look inside. There's actually like stuff inside, okay? So there was like sunglasses inside, and there was tobacco inside, right? Then just coincidentally, bro, like a girl is passing me, okay? And I think like, oh, okay, you know, might as well try it. And then that was the power of cold approach, okay? I was able to just be like, oh, yo, excuse me, is this your bag? Right? And then like obviously it's not fucking her bag, right? Like like I just found this bag, she came from the other way, it's obviously not her fucking bag, but I just wanted to like get into a conversation with her, okay? And this is where cold approach is so fucking nice, right? You literally get to enter conversations with girls whenever you feel like it, and you're actually able to flirt with them. But let me continue the story, okay? So I kind of like stopped her, right? She came over and I was talking to her for a second. I was like, "Yo, is this your bag?" She's like, "No." And then, "Oh yeah, let's look what inside." And oh, there's like sunglasses. And then I put on the sunglasses. Oh, like kind of like small sunglasses. I gave them to her, right? "Oh, you put them on. I bet they suit you better, right?" She put them on. Then I scouted the next stuff in the bag, right? There was like tobacco inside, and I gave her a couple, some of the. I told her like, "Oh, do you smoke?" She was like, "Yeah." And then okay, here's some papes, here's some tobacco, here's some filters, right? I gave her this shit. And then like all of a sudden like she's there, right? And like usually if a girl doesn't like you, she fucking like moves on, okay? So but she was there. She was like kind of like talking to me, entertaining the conversation. I was like, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, so I kind of like, you know, we were kind of yapping a little bit, and eventually like I told her like early in the conversation, right? Like we haven't been talking for 10 minutes now. We've literally been talking for like 1-2 minutes, right? I told her like, oh, you know what? It's always like when you look the worst, that's when you always run to the pretty girls, right? Like kind of you know how it is. You know, you're just going to the store, you're wearing like your casual outfit, you know, your Sunday morning chill outfit. All of a sudden, bro, 10 bad bitches in the fucking store, and you think like, oh, you know, today I gotta look like a fucking bum, right? um, I told her that, and like I kind of like did a package with a compliment, right? I told her, oh, I always run into the pretty girls when I. She was like, ah, thank you. That's it, right? And then we like all of a sudden like kind of the mood of the interaction switched, right? And started like flirting with her, and I started like kind of touching her and shit. You know, made a couple of jokes, and then eventually. Like two guys came, right? But first of all, they were kind of like still covered by the foliage, right? And I kind of looked like only one guy came, and I was like, oh shit, is this your boyfriend? And she's like, no, actually. And then I told also like, oh yeah, like like he telepathically noticed that you're like flirting with another guy, and now he's like spawned in, right, to protect you. And he's like, no, I'm actually not a cheater. And I was like, yeah, that's what all the bitches say, right? So I didn't even like, you know, I wasn't even serious. I just like fucking, you know, just like chilling, you know, a little bit of flirting, having a little bit of fun with this girl, right? Let's see where it goes. And so actually these two guys, they came up to us, and I kind of like stopped them, being like, yo, hey, is this your bag, right? And obviously it's not their fucking bag, right? I just wanted to include them into the conversation. And now all of a sudden there's like this girl, me, and these two guys, and we're just like having this random ass conversation, right? And then eventually the girl's like, oh yeah, but I gotta go get back now, like, oh, it's getting late and shit, right? And you know, I'll be real here. Like, I didn't fuck her or anything. I didn't get the number. She wanted to be loyal to her boyfriend. You know, it wasn't that she wasn't in cheating mode that day. But doesn't matter. Like, I can approach more girls. That's why cold approach is so nice, right? And I'm just telling you the story because like outside maxing is so fucking awesome. Like you can literally have experiences like this today if you fucking go out. Like even if it's a Sunday, even if like I don't know when this video releases, Thursday or something, right? Bro, you can literally go outside today. There's going to be minimum one girl, minimum, that is pretty, that you kind of think like, oh yeah, like I wouldn't mind if she like fucking gurk me, right? Bro, go ahead, fucking speak to her. Cold approach is the best skill on the planet because literally every time there's a girl around you, you're going to be able to flirt with her, okay? So no matter if that's like on the train station, inside of the train, in the gym, bro, on a random ass field on a Sunday night, bro, in a nightclub, whenever you fucking feel like it, you're able to flirt with girls. Cold approach is so fucking nice. So here's a couple of tips I have for you. Now, most people don't know how to cold approach because they don't know how to overcome approach anxiety, which I just coincidentally, like, big plug here, check out the first thing in description. It's like a free module from my course, right? It's like a full module on like beating approach anxiety. So I'm pretty sure this can help you a lot if you also want to get into cold approach. But let me actually give you a couple of tips right now. Mm-hmm. 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 Because you're not actually the guy who needs to have approach anxiety. You're not the guy, right? Like the normal guy who watches porn, right? Who is like still the porn brain, and he's kind of like lusting over girls, and he's thinking like, oh fuck, I need to get her, I need to fuck her, right? This guy, he's supposed to have approach anxiety because he doesn't deserve to talk to a bitch. But bro, you deserve to talk to a bitch. Okay, think about it. Like through your self-improvement, you've become one of the hottest motherfuckers. Like literally, you've become the top of your league. Okay, like you're sexier than all of your peers because your peers are now fucking locked in, bro. It's perfectly normal for like when you're the best guy. It's perfectly normal to do like stuff like approaching girls, right? Like it's perfectly normal for the best guy to talk to the prettiest girl, right? Like that's just like what other people would even kind of expect you to do. Like other people, if they kind of saw you, you know, in your university, you're the fucking most jacked guy and you're talking to the baddest bitch, bro. That's what they fucking expect, right? They think like, oh yeah, like most like these motherfuckers, oh, they're weak as black pillars, right? They think like, oh yeah, it's just because he's a chat, and obviously the chat gets with the Stacy, right? And like that's perfectly normal, right? You, just like, you know, confident guy, you're fucking like, your life is awesome because you're on self-improvement, you're outside maxing, you talking to some bitches, bro, that's perfectly normal. You don't need to worry about like approach anxiety. You don't need to worry about like the Instagram reels. Oh, like I saw this one reel, girls don't want to be approaching the gym. Yeah, girls don't want to be approaching the gym by fucking ugly motherfuckers, okay? Girls don't want to be approaching the gym by guys who look like, who are looking like scrawny and who are kind of like their shave is overdue, right? And they kind of smell like sweat, bro. Girls don't want to be approached by these guys, but bro, you're not a weak motherfucker, bro. You are a fucking legend, actually, right? I promise you. I promise you, if girls weren't insecure and if girls actually were socialized to actually be like more sexually forward, then bro, they'd be approaching you, okay? But like, fortunately, and at the same time unfortunately, like, but fortunately girls have smaller balls than you, so you still gotta approach your girls, and that's like fortunate and unfortunate at the same time, because like actually like men are supposed to be the guys who approach, right? Like you are supposed to learn how to call approach. I don't want you to be like, oh, we gotta wait till the girl approach. That's gay as fuck, literally. Like like that's the like waiting for the girl to approach you. That's something like the guy would say who enjoys getting pegged, right? The guy who likes when his girl fucking puts a strap on and fucking fucks him in the asshole, right? This guy would be like, oh yeah, I'd actually find it kind of cute if the girl approached me first, bro. Like if you're gay, go ahead and do that shit, right? But you're not, right? You're supposed to be the initiator as a guy. And cold approach is the perfect skill you want to jump onto when you are that type of guy, okay? Everybody else is still wasting their time on Tinder. They're still thinking like, oh yeah, maybe eventually like the one match I get every week will not ghost me. Yeah, maybe eventually, right? But you could also just like start learning how to speak to bitches in real life, because I'm telling you, like, no skill has changed my life more than speaking to bitches, right? Literally no skill, right? Because like I can literally spawn girls, right? I can like if I decide that I want to go on a date today, bro, give me 2 hours. I'll go to some crowded place, right? I'll be speaking to a couple of bitches. Give me 2 hours, bro. I'm on an instant date. Okay, like this is the level you can get to. This is the shit that you can live when you know how to cold approach. You gotta jump on this shit ASAP, and the first step you gotta do for that is to go outside maxing, okay? Make sure you actually expose yourself to the world, and bro, literally, there's going to be opportunities, just like the story I told you, right? With the girl, and I gave it the tobacco and shit, right? Opportunities like this, you will only get them once you actually are outside, and the girls will be fucking attracted to you because you've been locked in, right? You've done all the self improvement and shit. You can get your dick wet if you literally just start outside maxing right now. So, bro, get on this shit. My name is Leo. I help guys in self improvement get their dicks wet. If you're on self improvement, then make sure you subscribe. First link in the description is the free module on approach anxiety. Make sure you check it out. It's super high value. I'll see you in the next one, bro. Let's go.